our politicians to understand we have not changed our minds. We want Brexit.
He's back. Nigel Farage out in Lancashire today, addressing the odd shopper and one or two dogs.
Well, we're back on the road, we're back campaigning. Didn't want to.
This cross-party Leave Means Leave campaign wants the public to lobby their MPs to stand firm on Brexit.
We persuaded the country to vote for Brexit, and the politicians aren't delivering it.
Oh, so that's your message, is it? That's the key message.
We want to give them a hard time.
So, did you vote for Brexit then?
I'm not saying anything. I'm not.
Sounds like you're a Remainer.
I may be. So.
Would you like to have a second referendum?
I personally would, yeah.
Why is that?
I just think we need a second one, personally.
Well, they may force it upon us. I hope they don't.
Because both sides in the campaign was a bit of a mess, wasn't it? There was a bit of lies and a little bit of things going on.
Well, you could argue that for every election that's ever been fought.
So you're sort of a Farage fan, but...
Do you know what? He's got a nice face, hasn't he?
So you still want to leave the European Union, do you?
Yeah.
And how do you think Mrs May's handling it?
I watch my French in the moment, yeah.
I agree with him. I think it's time we come out of here and ruled our own country.
And how do you think Theresa May's performing?
Well, I think leave her alone and let her get on with the job.
Do you think she will get the job done, do you?
Don't keep pulling it pieces. Be at back of it and back her up. And let her get on with the job.
The things.
And why do you think we should leave?
I didn't vote to leave.
You didn't?
No.
So you've changed your mind, have you?
No, I just gone with the majority. I've not changed my mind, but the people voted to leave, so we've got to respect that.
There we are.
Even the Farage photo opportunities were familiar.
Just let it settle a bit for the picture.
Yeah, no problem.
Wouldn't a second referendum on Brexit, I suggested, settle the issue for once and for all?
We're going to start giving that. It'll never settle the issue with career politicians and Goldman Sachs. They'd go for a third referendum. They would never, ever give up.
You would have done the same, though, wouldn't it? You wouldn't have given up. You would have gone for a second referendum.
Yeah, in about 30 years' time.
No, in about 3 years' time.
It would never have. You know as well as I do. Had Remain won, there would be no debate about a second referendum of any kind at all.
Later at Bolton Wanderers football ground, a lineup of Farage and the former Brexit Secretary David Davis attracted long queues. Briefly, madam, why have you come?
For the day out.
For a day out? Why have you come, sir?
I've come because I want to hear what they're going to say about the Brexit and want to find out how we're going to push it forward and get it through.
OK, thank you. Why have you come, sir?
Leave means leave. Got to stand up for it.
Why have you come?
Because we want out of the EU.
The coup for Leave Means Leave was getting David Davis only 2 days after European leaders rejected Theresa May's Chequers plan in Salzburg. What do you make of Salzburg?
Well, rudeness and discourtesy are not the signs of great men, put it that way.
But and the Prime Minister's speech yesterday? You must have admired her for standing up to the Europeans.
It was entirely understandable. I mean, I had a great deal of sympathy for her.
After 2 years trying to achieve Brexit as a minister, then resigning, Davis was now back on the platform with Farage.
Disrespect our Prime Minister, and you disrespect our country. Disrespect the decision of the British people, Mr Macron, and you disrespect our democracy. And if you think you can bully our country, all I can do is recommend you read some history books.
Today is the rebirth of the People's Army that gave us Brexit.
This was the first of many such rallies planned by the Brexit camp at a time when the Remain side are rallying too.
Well, Michael joins us live now. From Bolton, you're wandering to Liverpool and the Labour Party conference. What's afoot there?
Well, indeed. I mean, we does get a sense right now that the two armies that fought the referendum campaign 2 summers ago, Remain and Leave, are sort of regrouping right now. We saw that here in Bolton today with Farage and Davis and Kate Hoey. And tomorrow lunchtime in Liverpool, the People's Vote campaign, consisting, of course, largely of former Remainers, will be holding a rally there, which includes, on the Bolton theme, by the way, the former Bolton and Everton footballer Peter Reid. And they are pressing this week in Liverpool at the Labour conference for Labour to stiffen its position on this whole question of whether there ought to be a second vote, a referendum, if you like, on the final Brexit deal. They've been buoyed by the fact that over the summer unions have moved a bit in that direction, notably the big GMB union, but also local constituency parties have been putting forward motions for the conference, wanting to talk about Brexit, pushing forward the idea of this people's vote on the final deal. Although in the last couple of days, both Jeremy Corbyn and John McDonnell, the Shadow Chancellor, have made it clear that the real policy is to get a general election and for Labour to come in and bring about Brexit on Labour's terms rather than on the government's terms. But we will get a Brexit debate this week, and rather a bigger one than last year.